Cryptocurrency. What's a cryptocurrency? What crypto? We got to be careful. We're not giving anybody advice.
Bitcoin,
You're wrong. Ian,
there's
you're wrong.
Chainlink.
No. Keep trying. No.
Dogecoin.
Yes.
Let's go deep on the
Nailed
Doge.
it. We got the story from CNET. Dogecoin. Inside the joke cryptocurrency that somehow became real.
Love it.
How Dogecoin became one of the world's most valuable cryptocurrencies. Wow, such return. June 22nd, 2014, Jackson Palmer, a self-identified average geek, is high in the stands at NASCAR race in Sonoma Raceway, California. He's an Australian man in his 20s. He has zero interest in racing. Never in his wildest dreams did he imagine it would come to this. He surveys the scene. Below him, a tremendous crowd. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Emblazoned on the top, the word Dogecoin in all caps. Below, digital currency. Palmer describes the situation using words like crazy, surreal, and nuts. He remembers this moment as a reality check. Dogecoin was a tweet. Then it was a cryptocurrency worth money in the real world. 6 months later, he watched as a joke that he'd made in passing somehow manifested itself into something tangible. A Doge car in full flight. What? It reminded Palmer how insane the world could be. This is the story of Dogecoin, the joke that became too real for its own good. Look at this. The Doge car in all its glory is a real thing. Dogecoin, digital currency, Ford. This is amazing stuff. At one point, Dogecoin was worth $2 billion. It's difficult to make sense of that. Dogecoin is an easily replicable coin. I don't know how it distinguishes itself from Bitcoin. I really think it has to do with it being established early, and also the dog. Ladies and gentlemen, this garbage joke. Okay, I shouldn't call it garbage. Okay, this joke.
It's a pretty profitable joke.
Seriously.
Pretty profitable garbage there.
I'm fairly confident that I have probably 100 or more thousand Dogecoin, maybe even hundreds, probably sitting on a computer in a warehouse somewhere in a garage, buried in and just totally gone and ignored. And boy, do I regret it now.
Wait, where is this? It's in a storage unit?
Yeah,
probably in someone's garage somewhere in Chicago,
unit?
maybe. I have no idea.
No, in Chicago, really? That's close by where I live.
I remember a couple of years ago, a friend
kidding.
coming to me being like, buy some Doge. I'm like, why? He's like, it's pointless. I'm like, okay. And I bought some Doge. So that's what a lot of people are doing. They're like, it's absolutely pointless. But now it's Doge. Some reports are coming in 5 cents Doge. I mean, that's
Doge.
That's crazy.
Okay, listen. Dogecoin was a joke cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is open source, so someone cloned it and said, Dogecoin, we got it. Now you can get it. And so I did. You know why? Because it was worthless. It was completely worthless. The amount of value it had, I could probably pick a rock up off the ground and trade it for 50,000 Dogecoin. Like that, well, maybe not a rock off the ground, but you'd still get some.
Yeah, it was worth like 3 billionths of a cent or something stupid.
And so
and now it's 3 cents. I mean, it's you would be a millionaire.
I gotta find my old computer. I can't find it.
$1,000 in a Dogecoin back.
If you at the time, if you just collected a couple 100,000, you'd have what would you have, thousands of dollars right now? Now that's at 5 cents.
I have 2,000 Dogecoin.
You do?
Yeah.
Have you always had it?
I've sat on it for like two and a half years because it's hilarious. But
yes.
I'm considering buying a bunch more. I don't know. I mean, it's so volatile. It's tough to say. Like the internet wants to make Chainlink go viral, but the thing is, it's Dogecoin. Elon Musk finds it funny, so he's going to tweet about it from time to time. And in moments of hot hate on the U.S. dollar, people are going to swing it. So maybe it's wise to
It's beautiful.
to load 20% of my.
It's beautiful to watch.
Well, Elon just tweeted the dollar is shortening itself. And obviously he tweets a lot about Doge. But again, what I've been personally doing is I never invest what I'm not willing to lose. That's me, personally, myself, not financial advice. Don't listen to me. We're just like podcasters, just people on the internet that make stupid decisions like buy Dogecoin a few years ago and then they can't find their laptops.
Right.
So it happens
forever.
too.
So this makes me wonder if like anything could be a cryptocurrency. If you can literally turn a little dog meme into a currency, that's insanity.
It's just branding, right?
Yeah,
and then you got to certain ones you have to register with the SEC if you want to make them securities that you can buy and sell. Otherwise, you can make a utility token, which you can't buy and sell legally. You don't have to register with the SEC, and those are much easier to create.
Interesting.
But if you really, I think Doge is a security, so they went the distance with that one.
Well, today I learned.
Dogecoin surges 77% as retail fever pitch stretches into crypto.
Wow.
I have a horrifying prospect for you, Ian.
Oh boy.
What happens if Dogecoin displaces Bitcoin?
Well, Dogecoin is now up 390% in the last 24 hours.
Wow.
If it surpasses Bitcoin, I think we will truly have
We got a
entered
long way
clown
to go
world.
there.
We have a long way to go.
Yeah.
It's currently at like what you say 5 cents
Yeah, I'm reading
to Bitcoin's
3.8.
$30,000.
Yeah.
You never know with hyperinflation, though. You know.
Well, here's what happens.
Point.
Too many powerful special interests are buying into Bitcoin. So what happens now when people are like, I'd rather just hold Dogecoin, right?
There are also 128 billion Dogecoin to be printed, whereas there's only 18 million Bitcoin. So you're looking at like a difference just off the bat of like 1,000 times 1,000. You're never going to have Dogecoin be worth more than like 1,000th of a Bitcoin.
If Dogecoin ever hits $1, I'm going to go try and find that
They're
computer.
saying it's $1 in 2021.
I think you should just send me to try to find it. I swear I'll bring it back.
Where's that
Tim.
computer? Where did I put it?
Tim, I'll go get it.
This was a long time ago.
I'll bring it back. I swear.
Yeah, sure.
Dogecoin.
You have
People
to have
love a
the
good
physical
meme.
wallets. You have to download,
I got
think,
you,
the
Tim.
blockchain,
Trust
right?
me.
I'm trying to remember where it is.
They're calling it meme coins. I think
Yeah,
that's the
love it.
new
Well,
coin is the meme coin.
Think about this, right? So the one benefit of cryptocurrency is that you can freely trade. So if you're banned from banking, if you can't make a transaction for whatever reason, if you don't have the, if there's some kind of block in your way,
They can't delist it like they did
Right.
stocks.
I can, well, so more importantly, an easy way to transfer value to someone anywhere in the world would be buy some Doge and then trade the Doge to Ian, and then Ian sells the Doge for cash and wherever he is, and that value instantly transmits, it's very, very quickly. So if there's some kind of block in the way that's stopping us from making that transaction, Dogecoin is a mean to transmit value to someone else. It doesn't matter what crypto it is. As long as it has value and you can trade it rapidly, then the value goes in and out, and it's almost like converting the money into a signal and then converting it back. So Dogecoin has that value, but that's kind of it. I mean, you could it's built off of Bitcoin. You could theoretically do smart contracts, I guess, not like Ethereum, right?
I don't know the depths of the Doge. I want to relay some problems I've had.
of the Doge.
The depths of the Doge. We'll go there. With Coinbase, I made a purchase on Coinbase. They double charged my bank account.
Ooh.
They wouldn't get back to me because they're overloaded. With I've been contacted with them for 2 weeks. So I contacted my bank and I was like, I'm going to need to stop payment on this double charge. They stopped the payment. Coinbase then took the cryptocurrency out of my account, claiming that I still owed them for this stopped payment now, and basically took half my money. So it's not.
Why
I don't
think
like
Coinbase
Coinbase.
was good? I told you. What are you doing?
It was the only option
The
at
first
the
thing you
time.
told me, I was like, I'm using Coinbase. I'm like, what
Yep.
are you doing?
Yeah. I had to get burned.
I gave you another wallet. I was like, you should use this one.
Coinbase, if you're listening
Yeah.
or watching the show, get your act together.
Yeah, man.
I filed a complaint with them, and I'm still waiting. It's so obnoxious.
They're the worst.
What if there's some kind of correlation between Dogecoin and like the Book of Revelations, and Dogecoin is a sign of the end times?
You're
Whoa.
probably right.
the mark of the beast?
No, I'm kidding.
The Doge?
I'm just thinking about. So I don't know if you guys heard that the scientists or whatever said the doomsday clock is now 100 seconds to midnight.
Wait, what? Say that all over again. I think I
So-
missed everything.
There are these scientists who have a thing called the doomsday clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are familiar with it?
Vaguely. It's not in my
Basically-
will.
Once the doomsday clock, it's a metaphorical clock, reaches midnight, the
Yes.
apocalypse is here.
Yes.
It's at 100 seconds to midnight. That's what they're saying.
When? Right now?
Right now.
Okay, look.
100
I'm
seconds
not,
is a reference to how close we are to collapse. It doesn't mean a literal 100 seconds.
Okay. Because
So the point I'm
I'm
bringing
single
up is
out here, so I don't want to die. If this is doomsday, look, somebody's
little
marrying me.
time.
That's
This
it.
is
Yeah.
relative to like the creation of humanity, like 20,000 years ago, or is this
What?
to the creation of the solar system, like this 100
doomsday clock?
100,000
Yeah, what is
Wow.
it based off
thousand
of?
seconds? or-
it just literally means that when they move the clock closer to midnight, we're closer to annihilation. That's it.
Well, the apocalypse, is that what you called it?
Like doomsday.
It's
the
not
doomsday
actually the
clock.
end of the world. It's just like a great reckoning.
It's the end of us. The
Is it?
doomsday, yes.
The
nuclear.
biblical apocalypse. I don't think it is
was-
the end of everything. It's
No.
just,
You know who would know?
Guys,
Alex
I'm
Jones
talking
would know.
about the
Yeah, Alex would
doomsday
know.
clock.
Okay.
It's a group of people who have created a symbol for how they represent how close we get to destroying ourselves. For a long period, it was 5 minutes to midnight. And this is a reference to the Cold War and nuclear war.
Yeah.
And they've kept moving it up because of climate change, and now it's sitting at 100 seconds. It's just a symbol where they're saying we're closer than ever to killing ourselves. I bring it up because looking at Dogecoin skyrocketing, but more importantly, looking at the sheer market manipulation that people have figured out how to do, and the markets are now responding with, everyone's realizing there's nothing real anymore. No one believes the same set of facts, money is basically meaningless at this point because people are randomly becoming millionaires off of going on the internet and just buying some random stock someone told them to buy.
I actually
now
think
Dogecoin's going through the roof.
I think we're in a very good place with humanity. I've been thinking a lot about the ice age, and people are like global warming, but as our ice caps melted 12,800 years ago with a cometary impact, I think we're still in an ice age, and we're just coming out of the last ice age now naturally, and we're about to develop fusion power. So I think we're okay. I think we're going places.
I'm talking about like the U.S. current global economic order.
That's going to shatter. That's a weird.
It's falling apart right now.
Snake in the grass. Get into do whatever, but
this is what I was saying about
crypto for a reason.
the GameStop rebellion being just the beginning. I mean, these people have figured out how to do it. Why are they going to stop? So
That's what I'm saying.
You banned GameStop. Okay, well let's what do we have next? Kohl's, Sears. Does Sears have stock? Because they're flopping around, right? Their stores are shuttering.
Yeah,
they own a lot of real estate though.
They do. They have those big buildings.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
do. So what? Well, are they going to be like, oh no, you banned our stocks? Hey guys, we're going to buy this one now, and then they're going to ban that? What do you think happens then when one day they ban literally every stock and there's no stock market anymore?
Good.
Yeah, but we're also heading towards a retail collapse. And also with automation and technological advancements, we are going to see a huge displacement of individuals being able to actually have a job, being actually able to earn for themselves. And I think this is another reason why this happened. People are realizing, hey, we can't have a small business. We can't operate at all. Let's try to make some money online. Hey, we collectively, we could be our own hedge fund. Let's have the people's hedge funds. And then what do? They get smacked down by the establishment, by the government, by the mainstream media. I mean, I'm reading some of these articles. They're mind-blowing. Forbes wrote an article titled, "Ignore the Populist GameStop Hype. Short sellers are heroes."
Whoa.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Like, how more insane and crazy can you get to try to justify this, to use such spin, such propaganda, to try to somehow manipulate people to think that people coming together and playing the stock market, just like the hedge funds are, is something bad. I mean, they allowed small businesses to be destroyed, and people haven't forgotten that. But they're protecting hedge funds now? No, that doesn't add up to anyone's calculations. That doesn't make sense to anyone who actually is playing by the rules, who's paying their taxes, who's doing everything that they were told to do, and they're still getting screwed over at the end of the day. That energy, that feeling, that contemptness, that is brewing. That is here, and that's going to erupt soon under a Biden presidency, and that's for weeks. I mean, we were here on the show. I was telling you, weeks. Occupy Wall Street's coming. There's going to be a new wave. I don't know exactly how it's going to magnify, but the feeling, the energy that was before Occupy Wall Street, before after the 2008 housing market crash, it's the same energy now, but times 10 and more anxious and more hyperbolic.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. So come back to check us out when we go live. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and we are also available on all podcast platforms for free if you want to listen to us there. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time.